mesdemoiselles, madame and monsieur, to XCOM, Enemy Unknown. Who's the enemy? Unknown. It's probably that alien though. I'm gonna give it a shot. It's probably that alien. Okay, so this is PC title XCOM Enemy Unknown, available on Steam, and I'm currently playing it with an Xbox controller, which is very good. It is very Xbox controller compatible. You can play it with a mouse and keyboard, but I find the controller to be a much preferable experience, and it's all very well laid out. So I'm just going to jump into a game here, and well, we've got some difficulties here. Players who are new, players who are familiar, challenge, or players who find joy in suffering. I like that option, but I'm going to go for normal because this game can be a little bit tricky, shall we say. Now, for those who don't know, XCOM is a tactical squad-based game. It's turn-based, and you and the computer take turns in moving your squad around in order to win the battle. That's the core functionality of the game, but it's also encapsulated in this sort of strategic overlay where you manage your resources and your base and upgrades for all your squad members, and try and defeat the alien invasion. Two possibilities exist. Either we are alone in the universe or we are not. Both are equally terrifying. That is a true, fantastic quote. Okay, that seems like a fairly easy meteor there. The guy there didn't even get hurt, despite being about 2 feet from it. All good invasions start with a meteor. And a strange alien device on a globe. It's hot. It's full of gas. Alright, so that one got it. Presumably going to be assimilated into some sort of horrible alien beastie. One thing that this game does particularly well is the whole alien invasion on a sort of grand scale. You have to defend the whole world from invasions.
Hello, Commander.
Squad.
In light of the recent extraterrestrial incursion, this Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the XCOM project. You have been chosen to lead this initiative, to oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future. We urge you to keep that in mind as you proceed. Good luck, Commander.
Agent 47, he's our boss. But yeah, apparently we are the first and last line of defense, which makes me wonder what the rest of the world's military is doing. But what do you know? Okay, first things first. Choose our base. Let's see. I'm going to go for South America this time. We have ways. Oh, look, they have bonuses. All aircraft and aircraft weapons cost 50% less to purchase. Laboratories and workshops cost 50% less. All projects cost 50% less in the Foundry and Officer Training School. All top season interrogate. What does this say about, you know, stereotypes? North America, good at planes. Europe, clever. Asia, advanced combat. Or industry, that's what it is. Foundry, industry. South America, torture. Great, that's nice. Africa, nothing to lose. Ooh, monthly funding, increases by 30%. I'm going to go South America. Now, I have played this game a bit before.
that's where we're going next. We've picked up a local
but we're
broadcast
still going to be
indicating
doing
alien
the training
activity
mission and that
with
sort of
major
thing, because it's a new
electric
game.
powers. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles.
Alien abduction in progress. Collateral damage is not a concern. Well, that's good. Right, let's go in. Oh, a little bit of dodgy texture. That's probably down to my PC rather than the game itself, but everything else runs fine, so...
Strike one, this is Central. You are free to engage all hostile contacts in the AO. Don't take any
Okay.
chances.
Here we have my team of people with... Looks like they've been given some different names each time. I don't know if these names are supposed to be specifically for South America, but everyone's got an assault rifle. I've got 3 dudes and a girl. Okay, let's go find some aliens. Now, what you do is you move between your squad members and give them orders, which they then carry out. You can sort of cover is very important in this game. You've got to hide them behind the cover so they don't get gunned to pieces. It's also quite important to be pretty careful, because the thing which I particularly like very much about this game is if a member of your squad dies, then they are dead. They are dead for good, and you cannot bring them back. The squad members do level up throughout the game, depending on their success in missions, giving them special abilities and additional power and that sort of thing. But that means that if you have a particularly high level squad member who gets gunned down in the line of combat, it is absolutely heartbreaking. So I've set my guys here to stay in cover. The alien turn happened, but as we haven't found any aliens yet, it's not a problem. So move my guys forward. Now you've got a couple of options down here. You can target enemies and shoot them if you've got any available. Overwatch is essentially cover everyone. If any enemies move within the line of sight of that person, then they will open fire. We've got grenades, and hunker down, which is essentially hide and cry like a little girl. So I'm going to set my guys to move forward and then cover each other.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Oh, it's go time.
Oh, aliens? Aliens.
Alien life on Earth.
Look and see my girl there who's in Overwatch mode is going to shoot that alien a bit, do some damage. I like the fact that they are stereotypical grey style aliens, which gives the game a little bit of old school class. The combat, or the shooting, is done on a dice roll system. As much as your guys level up, they have certain stats, which you can look at the moment. In the officer training, you can look at the stats, and that affects their chance to hit. You can give them weapon upgrades and armor upgrades, which affect their health and their damage. And generally, as soon as you want them to kill an enemy, they will fail, do no damage, and die. And that's all part of the fun. Okay, let's charge forward. Okay.
Running.
Go here, take cover by the door. The aliens have this sort of psychic power thing, which honestly I don't know what it does, but if you kill, when they're linked like this, if you kill one of them, it seems to also kill the other one. Majority of occasions. Go hide behind that trash can. Teodoro Moreno. And okay, now he can shoot some aliens. As you see, when you look at the aliens, you've got a percentage chance to hit, which is affected by distance, cover, the weapon you're using, and your person's skill. Let's see if we can gun down that alien. Nope, there's a door in the way.
Enemy is still alive.
The other important thing to note is that, as you can see in the bottom right, all your weapons have ammo capacity. You do have unlimited ammo for the mission, but you have to reload the weapon when it runs out of ammo, which can lead to a lot of trouble if you charge into a situation and then find that you have no ammo in your clip, and then your soldier stands there like a bit of a lemon and usually dies. keep you on Overwatch, keep you on covering fire. All the vehicles and a lot of the cover is destructible, and obviously the vehicles explode, and if you're standing next to one during that time, you are in a spot of bother. These particular little aliens don't do a lot of damage to your dudes, but later on there are some aliens which do ridiculous amounts of damage and basically one-shot your squad members, which means you have to play very, very carefully. Okay, what's our... we got a 64% hit chance here. I think what I'll do is I'll just toss a grenade in on this guy. Grenades, unlike guns, do a static amount of damage inside their area. They do 3 damage, these basic grenades.
Also destroy the artifacts we're hoping to recover from the bodies. Just something to consider.
And you just have to basically have a line of sight and be close enough to throw the grenade. Now, as you heard Dr. Valen say there, you can also recover artifacts from the enemy's body, which essentially is mission salvage, which gives you additional money and technology, so long as you don't utterly annihilate them with a grenade, as I just did. Alright. Get him. Bye bye, alien.
Their weapons appear to self-destruct when the operator dies. We should look closely for any fragments that could be salvaged for our own development programs.
Okay, Doc.
Roger, Dodger.
Through the window, matey. Oop, smash. Okay, where's the rest of our aliens here? I should think they're probably in this area, so let's
Copy that.
go down there and have a look. Why don't you, miss? Nope. Okay. Cover the doorway.
Solid copy.
Meanwhile, you
Position confirmed.
get over here and cover this area.
I'm all
Cool.
eyes on the prize. Got it covered.
You've got this handy, as you can see, sort of signals coming from the top there, which indicate where the enemy is located, which is quite handy on these maps where you can't see them, but you know which direction to head in,
I don't think we're alone.
which is great. Unfortunately, when you encounter the enemies, they get essentially a free turn to shoot at you in most occasions, which, if you are being a bit brash, that can quite quickly lead to the death of your whole squad.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
So I'm going to be quite cautious here.
Solid copy. Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Bruno, off you go, Bruno.
Time to motor.
Now they've got 2 phases there. They've essentially got 2 moves a turn, as indicated by the blue area around them, which is how far you can move in one move. And then if you want to move further, you go to this yellow area, which causes them to do what's called dashing. But if you do dashing within a turn, then you then cannot fire. So it's always good to just move a single turn, and then you can put them in. You can either get them to shoot or put them in sort of the covering fire mode. Right, let's get some dudes on this door before we bust it down.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Alright, Bruno. Bust down that door. Oh no, he's on this mistake. You can open it. Okay. Aha, some aliens. Right then, Bruno, you can go out and then hide behind this dumpster.
Got something over here.
Get those creepy crawlies right. Can't shoot them at the moment, but maybe I can drop a grenade over on their faces. Yep, looks like it.
Frag out.
Nice work, Bruno. Nice work. Mission complete.
If I may, Commander, the labs are on high alert. Teams are standing by for your orders. We can begin researching the newly recovered artifacts immediately.
Great. Killed all the aliens. Didn't lose any printed on the side of the whatever it is, the VTOL.
Welcome to XCOM HQ, Commander. I'm Central Officer Bradford. My role in this project is twofold: providing tactical support for our field operations, and keeping you briefed on the current situation. My efforts should allow you to
This is
focus on the
Bradley.
bigger issues
I
at
call him
hand.
Mr. Green Jumper.
Speaking of which, we have a soldier waiting for a promotion in the barracks. I'll let you get to it.
Thank you, Bradley. Okay, this I particularly love. This is our... Oh, hang on a moment. Okay, so after the mission, some of my guys have... Oh, Mr. Moreno got wounded because he got shot, so he is now out of action for 7 days. But looks like some of them have got some promotions. When you get a new recruit, they start off with no skills at all and just have assault rifle by default. But as they level up, they unlock specializations such as sniper, support, assault, like heavy weapons. I think that's it. Obviously, Miss Ho here has unlocked sniper. So let's great. So that gives her special headshot ability and the ability to carry a sniper rifle, which is great. Mr. Moreno here has become a support. He keeps the assault rifle, but he gets the ability to heal people later on, or smoke grenades at this point. He's currently out of action. And Bruno has become an assault person, which gives him a shotgun, which is a really good class, does tons of damage close range. And he's got this ability which allows him to run and gun, which allows him to shoot even after doing a full 2 moves a turn, so dashing.
Are being unloaded, and the research team is waiting your orders. We'll get started as soon as you give the order, Commander.
Okay, as I was saying, here's the base. This is our XCOM base. We've got the launch pad here with a little VTOL, some kind of command room here. This is the mission control room, where we go to missions. We've got the big globe, a map room. Where's my barracks? Barracks is over here, where all our squaddies train up. Here we've got some areas which have been mined out, but have not yet had anything installed there. Got a satellite uplink, some power generators and stuff. So first things first, let's go see Dr. Valen in research.
Hello, Commander. My name is Dr. Valen. I oversee the research labs. This is where all of XCOM's research and development takes place. We have already begun analyzing the artifacts recovered from our first encounter with the aliens. Based on our preliminary findings, we believe we can use them to develop some new equipment for our soldiers. With your approval, we will begin research immediately.
You have my approval, darling. Okay, so this is the research area where you unlock researches by doing missions, or by finding specific alien devices, or by capturing aliens. And each of them, as you can see, has a time which it takes them to take place, as well as a cost, which is usually, in the case of research, as you see here, corpses, alien corpses, or pieces of alien technology. So let's do some xenobiology research.
Have to put their own survival first, but every alien we use.
Oh, let's go see engineering.
Commander. I was wondering when you'd be stopping by. Welcome to engineering. Anything they can dream up in the research labs, we can build it here. Speaking of which, Dr. Valen has just sent us some new schematics. With your approval, we will begin fabrication.
Great. So this game has a sort of development pipeline, as much as in missions in combat, you get information about the aliens or their weapons, or bring back technology. Dr. Valen and the research department will then decode that technology, which takes a number of days, in-game days, and then once you've unlocked the schematics, you can get it built in engineering, which costs money and other alien resources. The other thing you can do in engineering, well, actually let's go with the So this is where you buy items. So you see we've unlocked the med kit, which is incredibly useful, as it's the only thing that can stop your soldiers from dying in combat. So I'm going to get myself a couple of those. 3 of those, cost some money. You can see my money in the top right. And how long is that going to take? I think medkits build instantly, but other things do take some time to build. The other thing you can do from engineering is upgrade your base by digging deeper into the rock and building new facilities. Let's see what we can get. Power generators, can't build satellite up there yet because I don't have enough engineers, which is another thing which you can unlock through missions. If you help out a country, they will reward you with staff members for your base, such as engineers, soldiers, or researchers. This is the hangar, whereby you can customize all your planes and fighter planes, which you don't get to fly yourself, but they are useful for defending against UFO attacks. And over here in the barracks, where you can hire soldiers, upgrade your soldiers, and most importantly, you can change their names.